The Marvels is a movie about nothing. The film does no work to develop our leads and is the cinematic equivalent of going sightseeing. What is up YouTube, my name is Gio, and welcome to 5 Minute Recap, the show where I summarize and critique a movie or show in 5 minutes so you don't have to go through the same pain that I do. Today's episode, The Marvels. Ready, set, go. The movie opens showing us the main villain Dar-Bell, which is a stupid ass name, so I shall be calling her DB for the rest of the video. So DB finds this bangle that gives her the power to open portals through space and time called jump points, and is the inciting incident that connects our three leading ladies. Carol Danvers, who after destroying the Supreme Intelligence from her own movie and abandoning an entire alien race after promising to find them a new home, has been exploring space doing God knows what, until she finds one of DB's jump points. Monica Rambeau, who's working with Fury after getting powers during WandaVision, also finds an open jump point. Lastly, Kamala Khan gets pulled into this due to her having the matching bangle that is connected to the one DB found. She's also the best character in the movie, and I will die on this hill. Anyway, thanks to Carol and Monica touching these portals, it entangles the three's powers, causing them to switch places whenever they're used. I'd explain how the switching works, but it seems to work whenever it's convenient for the writers. They try to say it happens when their powers are activated at the same time, but even that gets contradicted, so who the Christ knows? Anyway, this gives a reason for Monica and Fury to meet Kamala, who is so caught up in the moment, she accidentally switches with Carol, who is getting ready to confront DB. But even though Carol knows about the switching, she tries to fly back only to switch with Kamala mid-air, almost killing a child inside. Due to lazy writing, seriously there's no explanation for this, they all end up on the same planet trying to fight DB, who's using the jump points to steal the planet's atmosphere. Kamala tries to save all the civilians, but Carol scolds her, as they have to leave now and they can't save everyone. In a better movie, this would cause some tension and may even have Kamala question her idealization of Carol, but this is the Marvels, where development goes to die. Cut to what I like to call the exposition part of the movie. We learn that the villain is using the jump points to steal natural resources from other worlds to save her dying planet, because the portals are kinda like giant vacuum cleaners. Meanwhile, the Marvels go through each other's power sets. Like Carol absorbs light energy, Monica can manipulate it, and like me, Kamala can turn it hard. They also do some training to better control the switching, discover DB's plan, and learn that Monica is mad at Carol for never coming back after she left her as a kid, or when her mother died of cancer. Anyway, our heroes, God, can I really call them heroes at this point? Go to the planet of misfit singers. No, you have not been drugged, there's a singing number in this movie. And no, I do not know why, as all we get are new suits, a comic reference for Kamala, and losing to the villain again. After their defeat, Carol admits that she's responsible for DB's actions, as her destroying the Supreme Intelligence is what turned DB's planet into a fallout map. This failure is why Carol never came back to see Monica, and with that admission, all is forgiven, because pacing is a goddamn myth in this movie. This leads us to our final fight with DB, where through praying that the switching goes in their favor, our heroes defeat the villain. But because these characters aren't the sharpest tools in the shed, DB manages to take Kamala's bangle and uses it to open up a massive jump point. Oh, she's dead by the way, because after opening up that hole, the plot had no use for her. Anyway, this new jump point is causing another universe to leak into our own. So Monica deduces that if Carol and Kamala power her up, she could close the portal. This plan works, but now Monica is trapped in a different universe. The day is saved, Carol revives DB's planet by jumpstarting the sun, decides to live on Earth for a bit, and Kamala begins to look for young heroes to recruit in a scene that is better than the rest of the goddamn movie. So that's The Marvels, and it's a piece of shit. While reviews range from mid to positive, the movie is on track to not just be the lowest grossing MCU film, but lower than The Flash. The problem is that everything in this movie is underdeveloped. Nothing is explored between our leads. Hell, Monica barely speaks at all unless it's exposition. While I love Kamala, she's given nothing in this movie. No development, no expansion on her hero worship of Carol, she is given diddly dick. They try to give Carol something with her feeling guilty about causing the death of an entire planet, but like everything else in this movie, it's mentioned in one line before being forgotten. The film clearly needed more time, as the mere 105-minute runtime was just too short to tell any kind of engaging story. With terrible pacing, boring characters, and a villain that's as complex as unseasoned chicken, The Marvels is a marvelous piece of shit. And time. I hope you enjoyed the recap, and if you want me to make a full video essay on this movie, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. My name is Gio, Ahsoka video is still on the way, and I will talk to you all later. Peace. Also, Monica was with X-Men's Beast at the end of the movie.